Aoba beautiful people, how are y'all doing? My name is Davisin and welcome to the first video of my channel. In this first video, I'll give you a general idea of my game, Starminators. I'll mention the goals I have for it, like release dates for a demo and the full game, and I'll explain how the posting schedule will be here on the channel. To start off, let's talk about the game style. Starminators is an exploration survival game with progression per rounds, meaning the longer you survive, the harder the game becomes. As for the objective, your goal is to defeat creatures called rifts, which are the game's bosses. By defeating a rift, you earn an interdimensional key, which can be used to unlock other maps/stages of the game. However, to kill a boss, you have to prepare first, and the best way to do that is by using the constructor. The constructor is a station where you can create weapons, tactical items, consumable items, and dimensional stars, using materials to build each of these items. Materials can be acquired by collecting them from the ground in some regions, defeating enemies and collecting their loot, and being rewarded after completing a quest. Additionally, some items that are not materials, like weapons and stars, can also be acquired in the same way materials are acquired. Moving on from the constructor, but still talking about stations, we have the modifier. It's basically a station where the player can improve their stats like maximum life, stamina, damage, etc. Then we have the upgrader, which is a station used to upgrade weapons, tactical items, consumable items, and dimensional stars using materials. Next, we have the mapper, a station that uses dimensional keys, an item made in the constructor, to open and access different regions within the same map, which will contain different resources, enemies, and quests. And lastly, we have the observatory. The observatory is a station used to equip dimensional stars on weapons, tactical items, and consumable items. And a dimensional star is simply an equipment that alters some attributes and generates some special effects on the item it equips. Now that I've explained all the stations, let's talk about the item that provides them all in the game. The Supply Orb. The Supply Orb is an item that appears every 4 rounds, offering you the 5 stations and other supplies, like ammo, consumable items, and tactical items, and giving you the option to choose only one of them. Let's now discuss one of the most important items in the game, the Dimensional Fragment. The Dimensional Fragment is an item that can be acquired by surviving rounds, killing mini-bosses/bosses, completing quests, and in some other ways I'll comment when the game state is more advanced. Dimensional fragments can be used for various purposes, such as creating dimensional keys and dimensional stars in the constructor, for making more advanced upgrades in the upgrader, and for improving the player's attributes in the modifier. It's an essential item to collect if you want to get stronger, but only the game, because in the real life you will still be a chicken. To wrap up, I'll address the Starminator Central, which is kinda a lobby in the game. Here, you'll be able to use interdimensional keys to unlock maps and choose which map you want to play on. You'll be able to equip interdimensional stars, which are basically classes. You'll be able to use multidimensional fragments, which are earned by defeating bosses to create new interdimensional stars. And finally, you'll be able to play the tutorial, which will explain all of this covered in the video in more detail. With this, I hope you have a better idea of what the game is about. If all goes well, I believe I'll be able to publish a demo at least by July or August of this year. As for the full game release, I'll do everything I can to have it ready by December 2025 at the latest. So if you want to keep it up with the development of Starminators until then, subscribe to the channel, as I'll be posting a video every Saturday showing everything I'm doing throughout the week, and I'll also post 2 to 3 short videos midweek. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you liked the idea of Starminators and the video itself, and if you did, give it a like, it would help me a lot. If you have any feedback about my game or the video format, leave it in the comments. I really want to improve my work to be as professional and enjoyable as possible, both regarding Starminators and the videos, so any feedback is welcome. Thanks for watching this far, have a great day and see you later!